Alright guys, so I hope you're ready for this video because this is going to be a very big one. We're going to be taking a look at every single leaked legend in this game, and trust me, there is a lot of leaked legends in this game. Now before I actually get into this, I want to say I'm going to be starting off every single one of my videos now with the play of the day, because I have so much clips that I get that I just don't use in videos, and what's the point in wasting all of those clips, right? So every single video now will start off with the play of the day, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that change. Now as I said, right, we have a lot of legends to actually cover in this video. We actually have 14 leaked legends, so it's going to be a pretty long video. I'm going to try and make it as concise and as short as possible, but I want to ask you guys a very important question real quick, right? If you want to see any of these legends come in this game, like if you want to see any of these leaked legends in Apex, I want you to pause the video and comment pancake right now, because who knows if Respawn could potentially see this video, and you voicing your opinions saying you want to see these legends in the game is very, very important. So if you want to see some of these legends come into Apex one day possibly, then comment pancake. With that being said, let's start things off with the first leaked legend on my list, and this is Forge. Now you guys may be saying that Forge is dead. Revenant obviously killed Forge before Season 4 dropped, but there was actually a very big Easter egg found recently with the system override event, and if you read the description of the event, there's darkened letters in that description that spell out "Don't believe Hammond," and Hammond obviously refers to Hammond Robotics. Just to summarize real quick, Hammond Robotics is the sponsor of the Apex games, but Hammond Robotics also reported that Forge was allegedly dead. Now we know just how shady Hammond Robotics can be. Obviously they brought back Revenant from the dead, so Forge could still very well be alive, and I don't really see Respawn wasting a full legend like Forge. So just in case he does make an appearance in Apex one day, let's take a look at his abilities real quick. So first up we have Pull Shot. This is a short range grapple that pulls enemies into you or can be used to launch yourself into the air. Then we have Ground Slam. Press crouch while airborne to slam into the ground below. Then we have KO Punch. Jump forward in a direction. Press crouch while airborne to slam into the ground below. 1-2 Bull Rush in a straight line. If you hit an enemy along the way, press again to do an uppercut, launching you into the air. On the ropes, enhance your melee to do more damage the lower your health is. Dealing melee damage gives you temporary overshield. And finally we have Victory Rush. Killing a player with a melee attack restores your health and gives you a 30% speed boost for 10 seconds. So Forge's abilities are very centered around being in close range engagements. Some of his abilities, like for example on the ropes, which actually enhances your melee damage the lower your health is and also gives you a temporary overshield, is insane. He also has Victory Rush, which actually restores your health and gives you a 30% speed boost if you kill a player with a melee attack. So all of his abilities are centered around being in close range engagements, and he should be very good if he does come into the game one day. So I think Forge is still a very good legend, and although he wasn't in Season 4 anymore, he could still possibly show up, so don't count out Forge as yet. Next, let's take a look at Loba, who was previously known as Rosie, and let's just say it real quick, Loba is going to be the next legend in this game, hands down. I can predict it, and she will be next up. Obviously she has a very, very important story in terms of Revenant as well, so she most likely will be here very soon. If not in Season 4, definitely in Season 5. So Loba's first ability is Eye for Quality, and this allows Loba to see nearby loot through walls. Then she has Supply for Demand. You hold a button to choose a type of loot, and then all of that loot is revealed in the area through walls. Then we have Burglar's Best Friend. You throw a disc and teleport to that location. And finally we have Black Market Boutique, which most likely will be your ultimate ability, and you place a device that can steal all nearby loot, which is insane. This is a very, very good ability right here. So all of Loba's abilities are centered around her being a thief, because appearance with thieves as well, very highly successful thieves, so she's going to be a very good legend as well in this game. She's basically going to be the ultimate loot goblin when she makes her way into Apex, so look out for Loba as well. And what do you guys think of Loba? Comment thief if you think Loba is a very good legend. Next up on this list we have Nomad, and Nomad could potentially be next up in line after Rosie. That's complete speculation, but it is a possibility, right? So his passive is called Pack Mule. Nomad and his teammates have additional backpack space. His tactical is called Loot Compass. Follow the loot compass to the nearest item, and his ultimate is called Crafting Table. Place a crafting table down, scrap salvageable material, and purchase items. So basically Nomad is out here playing Minecraft while everyone else is playing Apex, but his abilities do sound very interesting, especially his passive. Nomad and his teammates have additional backpack space, so once you have Nomad on your team, you're going to have additional backpack space, which is very good. Loot compass also sounds good. You can follow the loot compass to the nearest item, so he does sound very decent, and it just depends on how he actually like fits into the meta, but he does sound interesting. What do you guys think of Nomad? Next up, we have a legend that I'm very excited about, and this is Immortal. Right now, Immortal is kind of like Titanfall inspired. His whole look is inspired from Titanfall, and I'm gonna go over his abilities right now because they're very insane. So first up, we have his passive, which is called Hard to Kill. When you get downed, you can revive yourself. So you basically have a built-in gold knockdown shield, which is just crazy. His tactical is called Shield Charger, and you unleash a cloud of nanites to charge your team's shield, or you hit a target with a cloud of nanites to kill their shield for a short period of time. So basically you have two tacticals in one. You can either give your teammates shield, or you can take away the enemy's shield, which is going to be very useful and very powerful as well. Like, it's a very dangerous ability to come across, so yeah. And then we have his ultimate, which is called Rise of the Phoenix, and this restores your health and shields to full and gives nearby teammates 30 seconds of self-revive. So this is just crazy. Like, this is crazy. You give yourself full shields and full health, but you also give your teammates 30 seconds of self-revive, which is insane. So far Immortal is definitely seeming like the best legend on this list, and he most likely will be nerfed if he does come into this game, because right now these abilities are just way too insane. But what do you guys think of Immortal? Next up, we have Blisk. Now, if you guys play Titanfall, then you definitely will know who this is, but Blisk is also a leaked legend in this game. So his passive is called Interrogation. Executing an enemy will reveal the location of their allies for 10 seconds. His tactical is called Throwing Knife. Deals 20 damage and marks the target. Killing a marked target rewards double credits. And his ultimate is Payday. Squad kills awards credits. Spend credits on powerful supplies. Now, I'm not too sure how his tactical and his ultimate are going to work, because obviously those are like brand new concepts in the game with credits and stuff. But what really intrigues me about Blisk is his passive. When you execute an enemy, all of their allies are revealed for 10 seconds, which is a very good passive. So Blisk is also shaping up to be a very useful legend in this game. Alright guys, so we're 5 legends down, we have 9 more to go. If you guys are still watching this video, you are a real one, and I appreciate it so much. But next up, we have Rampart. The first ability is Armed Cover. You build a cover with an upper barrier that blocks incoming shots and boosts the damage of outgoing shots. Then we have Emplaced HMG. Place a mounted machine gun that anyone can use. High ammo capacity, long reload time. Then we have Fixer. Swapping to melee equips a wrench players can use to repair structures. Then we have Cover Fire. Firing from the armed cover overcharges your weapon damage. And finally we have Gunner. Machine guns have increased magazine capacity and reload faster. Alright, so take back what I said about Immortal. Right now Rampart is seeming to be the best, because all of these abilities just seem so annoying to play against, but very effective to use, especially ones like Armed Cover and Fixer and stuff. Cover Fire is also really good, because basically when you use his Armed Cover, all of your weapons do increased damage, so that's just very good. He's basically supposed to be a support and an aggressive character at the same time, because all of these abilities are very good for your teammates, but they're also very good for yourself. So let's see how Rampart actually shapes up to be, because right now he seems very effective. Next up we have Jericho, who was actually leaked around the same time as Forge. So back in the day, Forge and Jericho were leaked in the same heap of files, right? So he's described as the frontline, and it's also said that his model is going to be big like Gibby or Caustic. His passive is called Ballistic Shield Protection. Your ballistic shield protects your back when you're not actively using it. Next up we have Ballistic Shield, a full body shield that protects you from incoming fire. This most likely will be his tactical. And then we have his ultimate, Shield Breaker Javelins. Throw 2 electrically charged javelins that burn through enemy body shields. Alright, so this guy is basically Gibby on steroids, because his passive Ballistic Shield Protection always protects your back. Like, you're gonna be safe from getting flanked and stuff because of this passive. But then you also have his tactical, which is a full body shield that protects you from incoming fire, right? So he does seem very good. His ultimate also is insane. You actually throw 2 electrically charged javelins that burn through enemy body shields. So obviously he does sound effective, he just also sounds annoying, right? So yeah, what do you guys think of Jericho? Next up on this list we have SKUNNER, who is said to be kind of similar to Watson in the sense that they have a very strong focus on traps and being like tactical and stuff, right? So first up we have SKUNNER's passive ability, which is called Light Step. You are not slowed by debris traps and do not leave traversal evidence for trackers, which is very good. So Bloodhound cannot track SKUNNER, right? But what's very interesting here is that it actually says evidence for trackers, which means that possibly more than one tracker could be coming into the game. So Bloodhound no longer will be the only tracker in this game, which is very, very great. Next up we have SKUNNER's tactical ability, which is called Debris Trap. Drop a pile of debris that slows and damages enemies when they move through it. And then we have her ultimate, which is called Schildschramm Barrier Grenade. I'm probably saying that wrong, but instantly create a spiked barrier made from rapid hardening resin. So yeah, I can definitely see why SKUNNER is kind of compared to Watson, because she does have very tactical abilities. She also will be very good in ranked. Like, you have to be tactical using SKUNNER, so she will be very fun to play as well. What do you guys think? I'm also interested on the concept of SKUNNER as well, so hopefully Respawn does introduce her very soon. Next up we have HUSARIA, who is nicknamed the Hard Breacher, and this is potentially going to be a very aggressive legend as well. So first up we have the passive Shotgun Kick. You have a shotgun on your leg that fires when you melee doors or enemies, requires shotgun ammo. Using your abilities grants you a brief speed boost. Next up we have the tactical ability, which is called Flashbang. Throw a grenade that briefly blinds and deafens opponents. Pretty standard for a flashbang grenade. And then we have the ultimate, Concussive Breaching Charge. Plant a breaching charge that fires a sonic wave through walls to destroy traps, force open doors, and disorient enemies. So for anyone who likes to hide behind doors and heal up, or when you're downed you like to block a door, HUSARIA is going to be the perfect legend for you to use, because this is exactly what he's designed for. He is designed for breaking and breaching doors. So it does sound very effective, especially the passive, because you have a shotgun on your leg that automatically fires whenever you kick open a door, which will be very useful in this game, trust me. So HUSARIA is sounding very good as well. Next up we have a legend called Prophet. The passive is Sniper Training, increased accuracy while ADS, and starts game with a scope. Then we have Tactical Spotter Sight, scans the environment for enemies and gathers information on targets found. And the ultimate is Triple Tap, equips a silent sniper rifle with 3 shots. So I'm especially interested in Prophet's passive ability, which gives you increased ADS accuracy. Does not mean increased aim assist. I don't know, PC players don't get upset with me, but this is just what's leaked. This could be very, very useful in the game as well. It just sounds insane. The ultimate also sounds very interesting, because you equip a silent sniper rifle with 3 shots, and most likely those shots are going to be very powerful, kind of like the Kraber sniper rifle, and it's gonna have increased ADS as well. So yeah, look out for Prophet. She's gonna be a very dangerous legend as well if she does make her way into the game. Next up we have Downfall. His passive is Firewalker. You automatically extinguish fire by walking through it. Burning teammates will be extinguished when they move close to you. Then we have his tactical, which is called Fire Sale. Drop a box of 4 Molotovs anyone in your squad can pick up and throw. And the ultimate is called Rain of Fire. Fire a rocket propelled firebomb. So clearly all of Downfall's abilities are centered around fire and burning stuff, and I don't think we have any legend like this in the game right now. No, we don't. So this should be a very good addition, and he does sound fun as well. What do you guys think? Next up we have Valk, who I did make a video on as well a very long time ago, and Valk is also a very interesting legend. The passive is called VTOL Jets. Hold jump to initiate VTOL Jets. The tactical is called Cluster Missile. Fire a rocket that explodes multiple times. And the ultimate is Skyward. Press once to prepare for launch. Teammates can interact with Valk to join the launch. Press again to launch into the air and skydive. Now Valk to me is going to be very good if you're trying to get out of sticky situations, if you're being rushed or something. if you're trying to get out of the storm into the ring, because all of your teammates can join Valk and launch into the air and skydive, right? So it does sound very effective. Also, her passive sounds great as well, because it could make for some very interesting movement if you have VTOL jets in this game. So yeah, Valk does sound very good. Alright, so next up we actually have one of the more recent leaked legends. I never made a video on this legend as yet, and he is called Reckoner. The passive is called Shield Blast. Upon breaking shields will emit an explosion, damaging nearby enemies. The tactical is Shield Stealer. Fire an energy beam that drains enemy shields and charges your own. The ultimate is called Gravity Orb. Throw a slow moving gravity orb that bends the trajectory of nearby attacks. Not gonna lie to you guys, these abilities sound kinda OP, like especially the ultimate. Also the passive, imagine if every enemy is like just cramped into one room and you break one shield and all of them just blow up. Like, you do so much damage, because if you break one shield it emits an explosion. So this can be very useful as well. The ultimate is insane. You throw a slow moving gravity orb that bends the trajectory of nearby attacks, so enemies basically will miss all of their shots. And the tactical is good as well. Fire an energy beam that drains enemy shields and charges your own, and that's just a tactical. So yeah, Reckoner also sounds really good. What do you guys think of these abilities? Do you think it's too good? I think he will be very useful if he does come in this game. And the final legend on the list is Conduit, and Conduit will most likely be a support character, right? So let's take a look at the passive, which is called Capacitance. Conduit's base health is 50 health and 50 shield instead of 100 health. Conduit gradually regenerates shield over time. His tactical ability is Arc Flash, deals damage to Conduit shields to give targeted allies an overshield. And the ultimate is called Short Circuit. Conduit channels their shields into a giant arc ball that flies across the battlefield, stealing shields from enemies. Alright, that ultimate kinda sounds insane, not gonna lie, but these abilities do seem pretty good. I'm actually very interested in the passive, which says that you have 50 base health and 50 shield instead of 100 health, and you gradually regenerate shield over time. It does sound pretty interesting. And yeah, Conduit just seems decent. He's not like OP, but he's also not trash. He just sounds, you know, decent, average. But what do you guys think of Conduit? Comment down below. So that's all of the leaked legends right now in Apex. That was 14 leaked legends, and if we ever get more, obviously I will update you guys, but right now that's all I have for you. If you somehow made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for actually watching through, and comment down below your favorite legend out of all of these leaked ones. I'd love to see your comments. And yeah, I actually really like Immortal and Rampart because those seem very effective. But what do you guys think? Who are your favorite leaked legends right now? Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.